Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War campaign 4 week 8 day 5. So today, of course, biggest thing that we got going on is the new faction that just dropped of Hellgate. End up coming in with some pretty interesting troops. The pure faction itself is kind of average, maybe a little bit better than average, but overall it's mostly those two troops that are going to be really noteworthy, the ones that can farm a bunch of souls. I believe we have it over top of one of these two. There's quite a few teams that we need to go over soon. But one of them, of course, is the Judge of the Dead. It deals damage to all enemies, and it's boosted based on how many souls you have. It can pretty much do Phoenicia levels of damage with a Fairish Raw. So it definitely has quite a bit of potential since it farms souls at about 50,000 per hour with a single Fairish Raw, which is really solid. Yeah, definitely a great troop. And the other one, of course, being the whole Tronis one, or Cronus, however you say this thing. And it gains 1 soul per purple while doing some mana accumulation. So it's kind of like a Dragon Soul in that regard. That's a little bit more inconsistent, but however, it is much lower rarity than a Dragon Soul. It's a faction epic, whereas Dragon Soul is a non-faction legend, which makes it quite a bit harder to obtain, of course. And a new weapon that we got from the event's pretty good. Not the best thing out there. Mang is still going to be better in most situations, but deals damage to an enemy boosted by souls at a 1-to-1. It's basically like Fairish Raw for only 14 mana cost, except it doesn't have the convert and it doesn't have as much of a soul gain. It only gains 4 souls per cast instead of 20. However, it's basically Fairish Raw for 14 mana if you don't need the convert. So overall pretty good, since you can cast it almost twice in the time that Fairish Raw takes to go a single time, which is quite nice. It could easily hit over 100, especially if you have another Fairish Raw on your team to utilize with it. But anyways, main thing we'll be doing, of course, this stream is the new Hellgate faction. I believe we're around level 230, 240 or so. We finished out all the rewards on the morning stream. Today we're going to be delving, or tonight we're going to be delving quite a bit deeper. Might even start doing skip method soon. And then tomorrow night we do pure faction. That's pretty much the game plan. I think we'll go to about almost 300, maybe a little bit before 300. Then we'll probably start skip methoding. Pretty much as soon as we get next Valraven, I think we could start being safe to skip. Or maybe a little bit after we get next Valraven. I think we're pretty much going to be good to go. But anyways, as far as the team we're currently using, we're using Hiking Iron, Reflection of Good, Merilif, and the Zugoff. And we're doing that with Corsair Hero class for the additional blue gain. And it's been working out pretty well. But anyways, hello everyone! Hope all of you have been doing well as well. Hello Defiant, hello Easy Breezy, hello Daddy Shark, hello Nightmare, hello NASA, hello Isabel, hello Captain, hello Imperial, hello Sushi. Hello Nightmare, I said Nightmare. Hello Ricardo, and hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What do we need here? I want to like cast a Leprechaun. We have no Leprechaun. Let's take some purple for now. See if we can get that rolling. Otherwise, we'll get it next turn and pretty much be good to go. Give him a re-up on his barrier. Get his auto devour down. Get a billion manas, and that's pretty much a dead. Though not quite a dead. Now it is a dead. And every single Merilif is pretty much just a refresh on that cast as well, which is pretty nice. This keeps going up and up and up. Zugoff's struggling a bit since he's kind of blocked on almost everything. But it's normally not too big a deal. And by the time all the other ones get their full mana, he can kind of just get up as well. So it kind of just works out. None of our mana generators have mana, so we should probably go get it mana. So we have infinite mana, which makes killing them very easy. And one nice thing about this hero class is it also has Hunter's Mark on extra turn, so you end up placing that down. As far as the order for this faction, you tend to do it up to the tier 5 room over here. Then you basically just do it based on highest multiplier. But you can save the treasure rooms for last. The only guaranteed treasure room is in the bottom right, where you end up getting the guaranteed one. But all the other ones are percent chance on if it would or would not be. Did I eat? Yes, I ate. I got my appetite back. This morning lack of appetite was more so just the fact that it was morning. I normally don't eat in the morning. But I ate. Yeah, I'm pretty much feeling better at this point. Arm's still slightly off, but every other symptom is pretty much gone. By tomorrow morning, I'm pretty sure I'll feel perfectly normal. Oh, let's see what take that over. What class am I using for this team? I'm using Corsair. Core 0 gives +3 blue and is also giving us the Hunter's Mark. We're mostly using it for the +3 blue to kind of get things rolling a bit. There's quite a few different mana starts you could do for that, depending on how you want to go about it, but we just went down the route of blue, since both Iron Gut and Zugaf do utilize it. And Marilith already has her +3, so we don't really need it for that. How are you not dead? There we go. It really just died to burn. In this late of delves, it still is dying to burn. Pretty amazing. It kills sometimes. Isabel needs to be in game as an overpowered mythic. I still haven't added anyone to the game yet. So they were going to add a Salt Shaker for Salty. That'd be a pretty easy thing to do. But so far they haven't done it for anything yet. Oh wow, he already has Devour. We didn't even need to do anything, it just cascades us full of mana. Always good to see. Pretty sure just this kills. And it does, as long as the skull hit, and it did. But yeah, it's always nice when we have access to both Iron Gut and Zugaf. The combination is the strongest thing you can do for delves. Oh yeah, we got the community weapon and the community troop. That was the closest we had. But none of them were really based on anything. Or, you know, no specific person or anything. One was the octopus thing and the weapon was... I forgot what the weapon was. I actually completely forget which weapon was the community weapon. I know that little octopus that does true damage was the community troop. And the community pet was the... Actually, did we have a community weapon? I was thinking of the community pet. Because we had a community pet, which was that little dragon, kitty dragon. And we had a community troop, which was the octopus. Did we ever get a community weapon? Because if we did, I completely forget which one it is. Or maybe we just didn't get one. Oh yeah, it was that scythe. Yeah, we did get one. That scythe was pretty underwhelming. It was basically just a weaker version of the scythes that already existed in the game. At least when the other two came out, they were actually useful. Well, the cosmetic pet was just a cosmetic pet, but the troop was actually like not horrible. Like it wasn't like ultra meta, but it was at least usable. We need one more. What are we missing? Because they did a pet, they did a weapon, they did a troop. What other thing is there? I guess a hero? No. A whole hero class. They spied a community. Oh, actually, you know what? What if they did an entire kingdom? What if, for one of the new kingdoms, was based entirely by community voting? That would be pretty interesting. They should do that. Hello, Logic Slayer. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we should totally get them to do that. A community vote on an entire kingdom. As far as the theme, the troops that get added, everything. The weapons. Absolutely everything. What banner is this? Double red, because we need +3 red on Marilith. So she can get instant full mana. It's not as important with all the enchants and everything, but I still like having it to have a good way of getting rid of full. Yeah, if we can get one more for Mario Party, we could do Mario Party someday. Maybe Sunday, but I probably won't have the free time to do it on Sunday because it's actually my mom's birthday. I'll be celebrating that with her. Not literally the whole day, but enough so that trying to plan a stream within it probably won't work out. I might cover a video that day though, because that you could do between anything. But a stream is normally more involved. Let's see, we'll take that over. Hello, Tyrian. Welcome. Your fridge door is stuck. I've had that happen before. The really annoying thing right now is the light's actually off in the fridge part, not the freezer part, but the fridge part. So whenever I want to see in the fridge at night, I have to open up the freezer because the fridge light isn't working. Hasn't for quite a while now, a couple years. Yeah, that just dims the mood. Ha 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 ha. Light puns. Will we give her a special rendition of the birthday song? We're already going to sing it at some point during the day. Off stream. So I'll take that over. I'll let you guys, or I'll let her know that all of you guys say happy birthday. You're going to get a Switch to play Pac-Man 99. Nice. It is a really fun game. And they probably have a lot of big announcements for E3 this year. In a couple months. I think it's early June? Mid-June? Somewhere around there. Actually, around this time I'm taking my trip, I believe, is E3. You gotta expect a pun from you from time to time. Good to know. We got a slightly dead problem. Okay, we gotta fix the problem. We gotta be careful with charm sometimes. It can stack a lot of damage very quickly, especially when we're gaining attack on our team. This does damage based on our attack, especially if it hits Iron Gut into our hero. That is very bad. That wasn't that big an issue that time. Too bad Iron Gut doesn't have like 25% score reflect. That'd make things so much easier. Yeah, Mario Party was actually the first Switch game I ever got. That's because I'm a huge fan of the Mario Party series. Yeah, Mario Party does occasionally go on sale for like 40 or 50 bucks. Though it did recently just get the biggest update I ever had, so it might not go on sale anytime soon. Because that update is enough incentive to get people to buy it. So it could be a while before another sale. I think they did it as low as like 40 something bucks at one point. But that was before the update. Also, Fall Guys got delayed on Switch and Xbox, and pretty much every other console that's not on. Well, those are the only two other consoles. But, it got delayed. No, exact time. But it did indeed get delayed. Mostly because they want to make sure they have crossplay, for when it launches on those platforms. But it does mean it's going to probably be delayed by several months. I had a lot of fun with GameCube. That's probably the main console I ever played. A lot of great series launched on it as well. It's where the Animal Crossing series started. Well, at least in English localization. It'll mean you'll be able to play with other platforms. We didn't get 100% confirmation that you'll be able to play with your same account on those other platforms. But generally, if they have crossplay, that also means they have cross progression. Though they only confirmed crossplay, not cross progression. But normally, if you have one, you have both. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Walmart seems to sell a lot of Switch games for cheaper. I know when I got Ring Fit Adventure, it was almost like $15 less than the advertised retail price. And it wasn't even on any kind of sale. It was just the standard price at Walmart. Not sure why it was so much lower, but it was. Because I think that game normally goes for like 80. What do we take here? Oh, I should have hit the other one. Oops. Hopefully he won't transform into anything too intimidating, or we'll just get it killed beforehand. Perfect. A little bit of a miss. Oh, did we ever find that Valraven? I wasn't even paying attention. 16, 13. Yeah, we found one. Did we? Because we're at... No, we still need 3. No, we haven't found a single Valraven yet. Where are all the Valravens at? We're still just where we were when we started. What is the quickest way to get power orbs? There is none. They are obtained very, very slowly. But the quickest way is to participate in every single guild-related event and get the max amount of orbs you possibly can from every event, not counting leaderboard. The absolute quickest would technically be make first place on every leaderboard there ever is. However, doing so is very impossible to do it to literally every time. But even attempting a few of them can take a lot. These cost like 5,000 to 10,000 gems or so to make first place leaderboard. On the average leaderboard. Like for example, this one. That's at 10.5 million right now. We're not even at a singular million. Do I play every room on every level? Currently we are, however, we are going to be using skip method soon. Normally about 200 to 300 I start doing skip method. And we're almost at 300. I might just start buying 6 tier 7s. So we can skip a bit more. Because the only reason we're still doing pretty much every room is we kind of need those Valravens. However, if we just bought another tier, we wouldn't need those Valravens. If I want to get it done tomorrow night. Theoretically, we could just wait till Sunday, but I like doing it on Saturday night. Mario in the Olympic Games. I have played some of the older ones. They're kind of like a bunch of mini games. It's almost like a sports version of Mario Party, but without the board. Mario Party is definitely better between the two. I personally didn't try the most recent rendition that they did. I think the last one I played was on like GameCube or the Wii. I think it was the Wii version. That one was actually a bit more interesting because they did a lot of motion stuff with all the Wii controllers. I think they simplified the controls a lot more for the most recent one. But no, Mario Party or Ring Fit Adventure, I would say, are both better than Mario at the Olympics Games. Can I show the faction team? It's 3 of the legends with 1 of the exploder guy. So the guy we just killed 3 times with 1 of him in second slot. I was originally going to do 2 of him. But given that you get souls per cast, it's actually better to just have 3 of the legends. You basically go legend, man accumulator, legend, legends. And that's all you have to do for your team. It's pretty much just spam legend. You could even get away with 4 of the legends if you really want to. But put 1 Coronis in second slot, and then put 3 of the legends as everything else. The one that does full AoE based on souls. That's what we're rolling with. It should work out. And there's even a possibility that 4 of the legends would actually be stronger. It would have a little bit of a mana conflict, but once your powers get rolling, it won't really matter. I mean, not your powers, I mean enchant, which gives 2 mana per turn. Also, next Valraven, we'll hand out a redeem code. And once we get that Valraven, we'll probably start doing rush method as well. Game it insta-kill. There we go. Could have theoretically spammed Iron Gut at it. It still does damage even if you can't devour. And just get a skull poke. I just realized all three of these actually have immune to devour, don't they? That's not nice. We keep getting all the immune to devour rooms. I believe there's only 2 rooms. No, 3 rooms with 3. There's only about 3. Yeah, that's actually funny. There's 3 rooms with 3 immune to devour, and we just got 2 of them in a row. The other one's that one bullet team, if I'm not mistaken, because I believe Rock Troll plus the 2 bullets both all have immune to devour. I think there's already only 3 that have 3 immunes. We got 2 of them in a row, unfortunately. The team that needs to be seen as few of them as possible. Since, of course, we can't devour anything with immune. Yeah, I might just go all in on the legends. It's the enchant that allows it to be viable. If it wasn't for enchant, that wouldn't be a good idea. But the fact that we would have access to enchant during Pure Faction makes it viable. Or, you know, when you're doing it with potions. Yeah, there's no way to tank. The only tankiness you have is 25% off of potions. None of the 4 troops are actually a tank for this faction. This is one of the big downsides for doing Pure Faction for this place. But the legend's strong enough that it doesn't really matter ultimately. Yeah, there's always been hackers in treasure hunts. They've been doing that since treasure hunt existed. We've even watched live hackers do their thing in treasure hunts because they didn't realize the Steam thingy was on to broadcast what they were doing. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to hack treasure hunt. Like a ridiculously high amount of ways. Though you will get banned for doing so, if they find out. So don't do it. What do we even go for here? Take the green. I think the most common way that people get banned from it, though, is setting up bots that automatically do treasure maps for them. Pretty sure that's the most common way people get caught from it. But there's literally ways to make treasure hunt, like, give any resource. Like, you can make it drop, like, 10 vault keys per bronze coins and stuff like that. So accounts that do that pretty much get banned, like, near instantly. But it is possible to change their loot to, like, literally anything. Hey, Valraven, it's code time. For controller hotkeys? That's weird. I know if you set up hotkeys through mouse and keyboard via some third-party programs, it can get you bans. Like if you do it through like auto hotkeys and stuff like that. Let's see. You have the achievement. You're just asking because you keep the normal. Do you keep the epic too? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Which achievement are you referring to? I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Let me look back. You're on level 500. And can you show us the... Oh, no, I already answered that. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Oh, you just got an epic vault key? You're asking because you keep the normal. Do you keep the epic too? If you don't use the epic vault key, you can keep it for as long as you want. But when you use the epic vault key, you of course lose the epic vault key, if that's what you're asking. But anyways, let me go get you guys the code. Also, if you're playing on multiple platforms, like if you're playing on both mobile and PC, I believe the achievement does unlock independently for both. So theoretically, you need 2 epic vault keys to get the achievement both on mobile and on PC. If you're interested in getting the achievement for both. Pretty sure very few people care about having it on both. But for those who are, I believe it is one of those achievements you do have to independently trigger both on PC and mobile. And their own instances on the correct platform for it to actually trigger. But here you guys go. There is the redeem code. Use on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found if your settings menu, whatever game says right over here in the bottom left corner is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste random numbers and letters starting with G7. And give same word as always, buried somewhere in here. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. There you go. Enjoy. No one usable on the PC mobile version of the game, of course. There you go. And then, of course, all of our useless stuff from the faction. We got Valraven. Do we start doing rush method? I think we start doing rush method. To the rush method! We still need 2 more Valraven, so I might have to buy a pack tomorrow. It's not that big a deal. 200 gems isn't that many. By the time we even do the stream tomorrow, we probably will still be over 30,000 anyways. I might just start buying up to 7 tier 7s. I mean 6 tier 7s, I mean. Hey, this is a treasure room. Why am I taking it now? Oh well. Because it's agile. Oh wait, why am I even taking it at all? I forgot I was gonna go just do rush method now. Such a habit. Yep, no problem everyone for the code. Enjoy. Yeah, let's start just doing rush and getting them down. Okay, can we get mana? No. Yes, we can. Aha! Ever so barely. Super dead. And we'll store our turn as well. All of the loots. But unfortunately, to go to do a rush method for this place, you do have to cross through a tier 4 and a tier 5, with the tier 5 being the particularly annoying one. Since there are quite a bit of effects that are ridiculously strong, like Submerge, that are going to be super annoying for Peer Faction. Which is kind of another reason why I want to get 1 additional pack. Probably going to need it anyways to reroll those really bad ones if we keep getting unlucky with Submerge and other things that are super annoying. So we could get really lucky and get Deathmark. We wouldn't actually be able to use Deathmark. However, having a Deathmark room means it wouldn't get some kind of other good effect. And even though we don't gain any benefit from it since they all have immune to Deathmark on the final battle, it would still allow us to at least not get a negative effect. So it would still be a positive effect in the sense that it doesn't give us a negative effect. I had a feeling that would revive. That's why I wanted to go for it first. Oh wait, why did I just not take a skull? We could have won. Oh, here we go. Have a Devour. Dead. Oh, this isn't the Submerge one. Though it has Submerge in it. Get that Merlif rolling. Should be enough to kill. Yep, there we go. And that's dead. Easy enough. I still never clear out dailies, do we? I'll need to go do that. I'll keep delving. Probably go to about 400 or so. Now that we're doing rush method, shouldn't take too long to reach it. We're already at 310. And then tomorrow night we do 500, 500. I'll probably grind those other few off stream. If we need to close the gap a little. That and what some of it we'll do for the video as well, since we still haven't recorded the video. Or at least have the battle so we can show the faction. So we gotta make sure we have at least more than one sigil, or at least one sigil I made, so we could show it. Hopefully I can get that done tonight, otherwise we'll be done very early tomorrow morning. Kind of already went over quite extensively the previous stream. But always good to cover the video, of course. These floors are going so quick now, they just rush straight through. Makes things a lot easier, since it cuts out pretty much half the delve from a little bit more than half. Want a red. Oh, green is fine, I guess. I might not even need all that extra red. Well, if nothing else, at least it goes into Zugoff. Anything we don't use for Merlif. I'll go grab here. Take the red. Bread to dead. Ah, plenty of reds. Nice. Oh, and then it went away. Oh, and we still got Elf Explosion. That's good enough. Weird turn of events. Hello, Nightmare. Welcome back. Hey, you brought back a couple sandwiches. Ha ha ha. I had a tuna sandwich earlier. Don't you revive? Don't you agile? What are you doing? You just double survived death. At least you can't dodge a devourer. Surprised that's not enough to kill. That is though. If you're about 2,000 gems, should you go for weapon tier, all rewards, or 500? Weapon tier is all rewards. If you don't lose a single time. So that one. Yeah, I would go up to the weapon. And make sure not to lose a single Vow Raven or a single battle while also doing every single room. And I'm pretty sure by Sunday that is enough to get all of them done. And if it isn't, do one more tier. As in, get all of them done as in all rewards. But I'm pretty sure tier 4, the weapon tier, is enough to get all rewards by Sunday. If you miss 0 Vow Ravens and win in every single room. While also doing multiplier order. Where you take the highest multipliers and work to the lowest multipliers. Because it actually matters when you're doing it like that, because the amount of points you have matters to where your score will be. Oh yeah, you can get through them super quick in late game. Iron Gut Zugoff is the strongest possible team you can use in the entire game for Underworld. Also the most expensive because you need Zugoff. But it can still be wrong with Iron Gut. It's just a bit slower with Iron Gut only. But yeah, any faction that has access to both Iron Gut plus Zugoff goes blazing quick. It's the strongest delve combination in the game. Though of course not every delve allows you to use both. No, luckily this one does. Oh, you have Immune Devour, don't you? That's slightly problematic. Ever so slightly problematic. So we're still at the point where we need to find 3 Val Ravens. Highly doubt we're finding them. Well, technically not 3 Val Ravens, 2 Val Ravens, because we get 3 more battles tomorrow, though. Yeah, 2 more Val Ravens is how many we'd have to find. I highly doubt we're going to find them both. And if we did every room here for... Actually, that probably would, but that'd be too slow. Probably just spend the 200 gems tomorrow. Plus, we'll need some leeway anyways in case we get some really bad rolls from Pure Faction. Because if we see that Submerge room, we pretty much just insta-repick. We'll probably still do the battles, just get some points for them. And there was some of the reward. But otherwise, we're pretty much just passing it and re-rolling into a different Pure Faction. Because if that's the Submerge thingy or Entangle or something really annoying, it's not going to be worth running. Even that one, the web, can be a little annoying. But luckily, part of our damage will be off a boost ratio from souls, which cannot be webbed. Web doesn't stop any boost ratio. Unless that boost ratio is based on your attack. But aside from that, web doesn't actually stop your boost ratio increase damage of your casts. All it does is make your magic 0. So the base stats as well as your boost ratio still occur. As well as whatever other effects that aren't affected by magic. Oh, why did I do that? We already had full mana. Oh, why did I do that? We also are, oh, he only had one, or she only had 1 HP. There we go. But yeah, the game plan at this point is we'll probably have the event video up tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning. I'll then try to get the soul one up hopefully later tomorrow, if I can. And then, of course, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do Pure Faction, as well as 500 Deathless. And then Sunday nights, we'll go do the normal spoiler stuff. And sometime on Sunday, I'll try to have the soul farming video, or later on Saturday. Whichever way it works out. Another one down. Let's go do our dailies real quick. Where are they? Oh, we got useless stuff today. I'm still going for them though. It's not gonna stop me from going for them. Just right, we might gain that level too. I don't think we're getting it this stream. It will be very, very close. You've only been playing about 4 months, working on the kingdoms to power 9. Nice. Yeah, great milestone. You get a lot of tribute chance at level 9. You have a good majority of all the tribute in the entire game. I think by then you have a tribute of average of around 10 or so. We currently average around 20, so you pretty much already have half effectiveness by then. Which is pretty nice. Yeah, mostly want to work them all to 9 and then work them all to 10. We don't really want to worry about anything higher than that until a little while, because they start to have quite a bit of diminishing return after 10, at 11 and further, because you start to only get 0.25 per level instead of the full multiplier. The next stat also isn't all the way until 20, whereas when you're progressing you get at both 5 and 10. And some kingdoms can't even reach 20 yet, quite a few of them. Though that is increasing how many can reach it by the day, or by the week. What's my thing on my mic is loose? I'm actually surprised it's still doing audio. Apparently it's in enough that it's still counting as audio. I need to adjust that later. The slight issue is how I have it. It's actually crossing where my hand is on the mouse, so sometimes I accidentally tug on it slightly. I've never accidentally unplugged it though. The easiest way to do that would be to, for that not to happen, is to have it ride up the stand of the mic. The only problem is where I have it plugged in is in a weird location, where if it did that, I don't think it would reach. Also, I really need to buff the writ offer. It still only gives like 10 writs. Even at 50, it would be pretty pitiful. And it's 5 times less than that. What do we have in Soulforge? Anything good? These are only for a couple more days. Oh yeah, Ferris Raw. Still in Soulforge. Oh yeah, we definitely got to cover the soul farming video. We even have Ferris Raw this week. Almost forgot about that. And of course, Phoenicia. Don't worry about Champion Mana though. You can literally just get him in event keys. Not getting him's not that big a deal. Also, I believe this was the first time what's his name was available, right? Yes, Blade of Nefertani. Still the first time free-to-play players can get it. Highly advise getting it for Duskbringer. If there's anything that you would craft, it is that weapon this week. Plus the things that it uses does not conflict with Rope Dart, as long as you have the diamonds for Rope Dart as well. But the color jewel doesn't affect it since it's brown and the other one uses blue, yellow. Alright, so we clear through that, clear through that. Let's go clear through dungeons. And then we'll go back to Delves for a little bit. And then probably call it a night. Yes, Cookie still hands out cookies. Virtual cookies. It's like cookie clicker, but slower. You have to be handed out one at a time. My medals look very different. What medals are you referring to? They have the same visuals regardless. They used to look different, but that was like ages upon ages ago. That's not where I wanted to go. I want to go to Delves, not Dungeons. Oh, I'll take that for now. Unless the Switch version is so far behind they haven't gotten the visual change to them yet. Which I don't believe is the case. Oh yeah, they used to look different about a year and a half ago or so. A lot of visuals in the game have changed over time. But yeah, they revamped a lot of visuals in this game. And the entire medals are one of them. One of many. Good thing that's not a dragon I had immune to devour. Otherwise I would have clicked it regardless and then not been able to devour it. Which would not be good. Oh, I'll take that. Grab a red. Red to dead. The best combo. Yep, he's somehow not dead. But if anyone else has any other questions, do let me know. I think we'll go to 400 and call it a night. Which we are decently close to. And then tomorrow night we'll do 500 Deathless and 500 Pure Faction. So we'll go through this floor and the next floor and we'll be right at 400 then. I like how I call them floors now. I'm not even sure what their proper name is. The reason I call them floors now is because that's the proper term for Tower of Doom. Is each one's called a room, and the entire area is called a floor. I'm not sure if it has a proper name for factions. Like the entire location is called a delve, and I guess you could still consider each one a room. About to take mana I didn't need. Definitely wouldn't be the first time. Nor the last. But luckily I misclicked so I didn't actually take it. One of the few times a misclick is beneficial. Oh, I want that move. Move the blocks. They're in my way. Match. I just get everything chaining like crazy. I should have Mirror Lift there. At least it keeps our first slot more alive. I forgot we get Reflect as well. Hey, we do have some Skull Reflect. 50% only once though, instead of 25% to everything. Okay, final floor. Okay, didn't steal my mana. Needed that mana. This Hunter's Mark doing a lot of damage extra. Great to see. Oh, so we should still find one more Valraven. But even if we do, we're still gonna need to buy a pack. So I really should just start getting tier 6. Tier 6 costs 2,310 gems, which isn't that bad to get the event done and do skip method for like half the time. Because we started skipping at 230. So if we start skipping after all rewards, it would still only cost us 2,310. Though it technically only costs a little over 500 if you just did all rooms up to all rewards. Which is quite a bit cheaper, but it doesn't get Pure Faction done. Or at least not Pure Faction 500, that is. But there we go. Anyways, guys, any other questions? Otherwise, I think we'll call it a night. We'll go do the other ones off stream so that tomorrow night we could just go straight into 500 to 500 Deathless, or 500 Deathless and do 500 Pure Faction. And that's pretty much the game plan for tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it won't take us more than one attempt, though. So hopefully that will end up going over, well, the video going over all the teams that we pretty much mentioned pretty in-depth in the previous stream. We'll still be going over that and covering that either later tonight or more realistically tomorrow morning. And aside from that, we'll also have a soul farming video up at some point this weekend. And then tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now, we'll go do Pure Faction. And we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Best of luck with the faction event, and I will catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching.